incapacitating of the South African Navy and the Defence Force in general is to ensure the success of the operations that undermine our nation, compromise its sovereignty, and jeopardize the future of our children. The unpatriotic and what appears to be a sellout posture of defunding the SA Navy and the SANDF in general leaves me with a question of whether the people behind what I would like to call nonsense, if they are not busy with a mission to privatize the SA Navy and the SANDF, seeing that the private security is a lucrative business in our country and it is replacing the state security machinery. We must refuse this kind of unconstitutional policy decisions. I am telling you today that should the SA Navy's roles fall into private hands, and the same government that is today telling us that there is no money to fund the Navy, they will use the government reserves to fund those private security forces. To add salt to this wound, attempts have been made by certain government departments to bring a foreign company to come patrol our waters. As the Navy, we rejected this sellout and unpatriotic decision.
Okay, guys, this guy knows security. Go and watch this speech. It's 20 minutes. So he has given a 20-minute speech, and the account is called Mr. Square. I'll share it with you later on. You can watch what is happening in South Africa. We are going through one of the most unheard of periods in South African history, where almost all the generals are going up against what is happening in the South African government, especially the ANC-led government. And we've had a response coming yesterday from Fikile Mbalula. So currently this is trending because this speech is almost 1 million views in one day. So in one day, almost 1 million people have watched this speech by General Lobese, where he says, this is a sellout government and they have adopted a sellout posture. So let me show you the response by Fikile Mbalula yesterday. So this is going to be big because currently there has an investigation has started now by the Hawks into the Navy. So let's see what happens. They're accusing the guys in the Navy of misappropriating 500. Is it 500 million or 500,000? I do not know. I'll check it out, the exact amount, but let's see what Mbalula is saying here.
But he addresses people every weekend, whenever he gets an opportunity. And he presents himself as somebody who's have capabilities to conduct a coup d'etat. Now, the army generals, Navy, you wake up, they are all over social media telling us the things that they are telling us, which I believe they are not wrong, but they need to be addressed in a particular setting. And there is what is called national security.
Okay, so South Africa is a drama, and let me give you a background. So the South African Army's budget is so inadequate that they cannot do anything. I think they've been given 56 billion, and it's not enough to do anything. It's like the Zimbabwean Army. If anything happens in Zimbabwe right now, they won't be able to do anything. They've got no budget. 56 billion is about 2.5 years billion. You can't do anything. You can't even buy a few jets with that money. So that is what is happening. And the South African Navy failing to patrol totally. And that is why you saw the general complaining over there, saying that they are totally, the coast of South Africa, which is about 2,000 kilometers, is open. And all sorts of things are flowing into the country. Illegal immigrants, drugs.